you didn't mean this, Ed, but this isn't a second-class community.
I never said it was. I said don't treat it like one. Don't treat it like one. How come there's different standards in Stony Brook?
Okay. Well, many of you in this room were involved in the Middle Country Vision. So the answer to your question, Diane, is, and I know after that was done, there were some hiccups with the Middle Country Smart Growth Association. There was hiccups. No need to rehash. But I think the answer to your question is, let me go back to Ronkonkoma, not the hub, the portion road. Ronkonkoma did a vision, and then Ronkonkoma did a land use plan. And then after that, and it's been happening in the last year and a half, the town of Brookhaven has been rezoning the parcels in accordance with that land use plan. Because what we have now, and Bob, I'm sure this is what your question will be about in a minute, the argument is we've done the visioning, but without the changes of zone, the properties that we didn't want to be things still have the right to be things. So the answer to your question is, what has to happen next is we need to move to the land use and change of zone process based on that community input. Now I think what we're going to have to do, since it's been a little time since we did it, I think we have to update it because it was 4 years ago, if I want to remember, 5 years ago? Yeah, it started before I was a member of the legislature, so I know that. So communities change, so we want to, I think it's worth it for us to update it. We don't have to redo the whole thing. But this is how we ensure the future of communities, because communities get together, they say what their community wants to be, and then we change the zoning of the property as a result of that. We can't change zoning willy-nilly because that's a violation of people's property rights, but we can do it as a result of a land use plan. So, and we have started getting better buildings. There hasn't been a lot of redevelopment in this area. There haven't been people, the Tommy Tunes, when they rebuilt that building instead of Meineke, that building looks better. The Italian Isis place, Rita's, that building looks nothing like what it used to. The CVS Ralph's looks nothing like what buildings used to. CVS, right across the street here, looks nothing like what buildings used to. So, do we look like the historical Stony Brook? No, we don't. But we never did. So, is that what you guys want? We can do that. Time. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I was looking at Diane. I apologize.